Hi, this is Mr. Greco, and I'm here to talk to you about percentages because that's what you're going to be working on today. So it says when we say percent, we're really saying per 100. So if something's 28%, it's 28 of 100. Now, you notice this is 1%. So there are 100 different little boxes here, and that's 1% of them. So that's 1 out of 100. So 50%, which a lot of us know is half, means 50 out of 100. So it can also mean, let me draw this, 1 out of 2. So this is going to be a very terrible drawing. So, uh, well, let's actually pretend that's a square. It's not. So if we cut it in half, right? So this is also, and let's say shade this part. So the shaded part is also 50%, 1 out of 2. So 1 out of 2, if you divide 1 out of 2, right, that, and you put in your calculator, you get 0.5. And then you times that by 100, right, because decimals out of 1, and that equals 50%. So that's how you do that. So you take the shaded region divided by the total. So here it's 50 out of 100. Here it's 25 out of 100, which is a quarter. There's 100 out of 100, which means all of it. So all these are fractions out of 100. So 80, so 75, so when 100% equals 80, so 75%. So this would be 75 over 100 times 80. And you do that, and you get 60. So that's pretty much, and if you do a slider here, let me get off of that. Let's see. Well, all right, well, here we go, back to point. If you slide this here and there. So 50% of 80 is 40, and then 100% of 80 is 80. So that's what percent is, something out of 100, and then you can multiply it, the percent times the number, and that gives you the percent out of that. So 75% times 80 equals 60. And then half, again, this is 1 out of 2, right? There's two different shapes of that, and that is 1 out of 2, so that's 1/2, and it's also 0.5 as a decimal. It's also 50%. So that's how you calculate that. All right.